Aloha and welcome everyone. Just a quick reminder that the deadline for the 100 subscribers challenge ends on the 30th of this month. So if you want to see me play Silent Hill 2 soon and not have to wait for October, go click that subscribe button. But don't worry, even if we don't make it to 100 by then, I have a new cover lined up. Look forward to it. And now back to the video. 3, 4, and 5. Aloha and welcome back, buddies. I am Sammy Grayson, and it is time for more Dawntrail. We've come to effectively the afterlife. So now we gotta track down this fiend. And we are doing this by way of Constancy, who we are probably going to be getting a tour from very soon. She's nowhere in sight. Perhaps he has taken other recent arrivals on a tour. Would there be other recent arrivals, though? Looking for someone, are you? Yes, he was just here earlier. A fellow named Constancy. Wait, what? Let me guess, Kahua? Hello, everyone. You made it here, as I knew you would. Is that who I think it is? It is! It's Kahua! He's like, oh god. And here I thought it was the queen playing her role this whole time. No, she's actually here. Another. It's the first time some of you are meeting me in the proverbial flesh, isn't it? Feast your eyes, then. She who was controlling that unassuming machine was a ravishing Shatona maiden. That was a bit much, wasn't it? Ignore me. You know, she is quite pretty. So it was true that you're here means... I tried to tell you so many times, but my courage always failed me. I am indeed an endless. Have been for quite a while now. Heronville. Now, you've come to stop this fiend, yes? You can help with that, but I have a request to make. You know how to stop her, then? While there are no guarantees, your coming here makes it a distinct possibility. As my wish is relevant to your mission, will you hear me out? You can decide what to do afterwards. Alright, let's hear you out, then. Excellent. To begin, we'll need to head to a different area. See that sentry? I'll have them grant you access to the zipline. Zipline? What's that? Fun little mode of transport. I don't see much use, though, as we endless can teleport freely within living memory. This particular line will take you to a zone called Canal Town. I'll be waiting for you there. With that endearing pushiness, it could only be Kahua. Let's go. Still coming to grips with the fact that his mom is effectively dead. He is going through it right now. User registration confirmed. I bid you welcome to Canal Town. Sort of romance and relaxation. Blah 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 blah. Whee! It makes you wonder why people don't use it. It looks like fun. Thrilling at the very least. What a charming place. That's them, the people Fiend tries to protect. They look happy. So, what's this request of yours? I want you to erase us. Erase the endless. What? Kill me. I mean, from what we've heard, it takes a lot of ether to sustain everybody. And Sphene is just adding more time in, time out. So yeah, people are going to have to go in order to make any of this sustainable. Oh, come now, spare me those gloomy faces. Being alive, you're the only ones who can do this. We won't have a better opportunity than now, while Queen Sphene is busy preparing to initiate interdimensional fusion. It's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain the endless. This I firmly believe. Talking to you right now, you seem as real as any of us. And if you need an answer right away, I don't know if I can give it. Is there a reason we need to act so soon? Because as you just said, it's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain us. Remember, we need life forms. We need life force. Other forms of ether don't cut it. In the beginning, we managed with the ether of those who died in the barrier. But as our numbers grew, there began to be a shortage. That's why Queen Sphene looked to other sources. And the ether I'm composed of may have come from the victims of the attack on Tuliolal. I can't bear the thought. I can't bear to exist because someone died. Probably feel the same way if we were in your shoes. But what exactly are you asking us to do? In each zone, there's an enormous data storage device called the terminal. That is where our memories are kept. So you want us to go to each one and disable them. If you shut down a terminal, the memories within will disappear, along with those endless created from them. But does this need to be done now? If we stop Sphene first and then take it from there? It's precisely in order to stop Sphene that it must be done now. Our own living memories are stored within the Meso terminal, which stands at the heart of living memory. As you would expect, the terminal's defenses are extremely tight, but it has moments of vulnerability, such as when it has just finished calculations, which we can exploit to shut it down from within. While we wait for that opening, we erase the endless. Once we are gone, Sphene will no longer have a reason to plunder ether from other worlds. Would Sphene simply allow us to shut down the terminals? In preparation for the fusion, the Meso terminal is currently performing massive calculations while gathering energy. Even if the system notices us, it cannot easily suspend the process. Rather than doing so, I believe it will attempt to accelerate the timetable and bridge worlds before the plan can be thwarted. It wouldn't be a decision Sphene would wish to make, but she would be able to save those who are stored in the Meso terminal, at least. There's sense in your strategy, and in resolving to stop Sphene. There's sense in your strategy, and in resolving to stop Sphene, we had anticipated that it might come to this. But to actually talk about erasing the endless is difficult. So, needn't feel any guilt. No matter how lifelike we may seem, we endless are but facsimiles crafted from memories. Besides, stopping Sphene requires that you shut down the Meso terminal, which sustains all of us. Sooner or later, it will need to be done. For you to be erased, then let it be before more people come to harm. Living, breathing people with futures they deserve to experience. I don't want you to go. You're hot. Thank you for respecting my wish. And as a personal request, while her actions cannot be condoned, I ask that you afford Queen Sphene a measure of understanding. Know that she herself didn't choose to become an Endless. It was preservation that made the choice for her. She's powerless to resist her purpose. What do you mean? Sphene, you know, is an ideal that preservation brought to life. Harnessing the love the living Sphene bore for her people, it brought forth an eternal queen whose primary directive is to preserve the Endless. But as you know, the Endless consume ether. Sphene was compelled to find ways to procure it, and that compulsion has driven her to resort to interdimensional fusion. What? Are you telling me the original Sphene wouldn't have chosen this? What the Queen might have done, only she herself would know. The scientists of preservation have vanished, leaving their created queen to walk alone. She walks a lonely road. So as you go about your mission, think not that you're stopping a ruthless villain, but rather that you're relieving a troubled soul of her burden. Alright, Kakiwa, we understand now, both your reasoning and your feelings. But before we erase the Endless, I'd like to know them. I'd like to know what she fights tooth and nail for. If we're going to reject someone's beliefs, let it be after we come to understand them. This is a lesson I learned from the Rite of Succession. I realize we're pressed for time, but if it's alright with you, I want to meet as many people as I can. You truly are Galul Jaja's kitten. Well, the calculation will still take a while. Should be fine if we do this as we proceed to the terminals. I'm with you. We might not be able to learn everything, but it would nevertheless be meaningful if we could glimpse the hearts of those who inhabit this place before we set them free. I'll leave you to it then. When you finish here, come and find me at the fountain near that big clock tower. Right, let's split up and find some locals to speak with. Really is a lovely place. Should run along and enjoy it while you can. You know, Kakiwa, I think he wants to spend a little more time with you before everything goes down. If it's only... Is that a fucking water monkey over there? Outrunner. Torbalon. Hello. Well now, I don't believe I've seen you around before. A newcomer, I take it? It's wonderful here, let me tell you. But I just bumped into a dear friend in life. We've been whiling away the hours reminiscing. Might have been more like days, actually. I don't get a sense of time here. By the way, did you hear the announcement earlier? As much as I love this place, I wonder if Queen Sphene can really sustain us forever. I just suppose there's no use worrying about such things. Anyway, thanks to you, we found a break in our conversation. We'll go and ride the gondola next. Oh, hello there. Taking in the sights of Canal Town too? Too, are you? Both my wife and I just adore this place. We'd become estranged in life, she and I. But being here gave us the chance to reconcile. And be more grateful for the chance to spend these blessed little moments together again. I have no more regrets. Words, English. I have no more regrets. Whether Her Majesty's plan succeeds or no, I can rest with peace in my heart. Well, we shall continue on our way, but we hope to see you again. Till next time. I know how to read. English is a language that I speak. Part of me hopes that my parents are here too, but it's probably too much to ask for. Oh no, we're gonna run into them, aren't we? Satisfied endless. You there, have you tried the popcorn from that stall? What stall? Oh, that stall? You haven't? You don't know what you're missing. Consider myself something of a gourmand, and believe me when I say the classic salt flavor is amazing. Saltiness is simply exquisite. It's the only way to describe it. Once you have a mouthful, it's impossible to stop until it's all gone. And after you've tried that, I urge you to seek out other stalls. There's lots of them everywhere, offering all manner of delights. For another recommendation off the top of my head, the ice cream over in Seal Volcane. So smooth and rich, and just thinking about it has given me a hankering. That's it. I'm going to go and have some right now. Let me ask, do they sell tacos here? It couldn't be real, could it? Welcome, welcome. Have a browse and let me know when you're ready to order. You're here on that lady's recommendation as well, I take it. I had been wondering what the endless do for sustenance, so it seemed a good opportunity to learn. Oh, this is your first time eating, is it? The food here is created using ether and memory data. To us, it tastes just like the real thing. So, how about it? Would you care for some popcorn? No, I do like me some popcorn. Let's give it a try, shall we? That's the spirit. Find a table you like and I'll bring it right out. Unless you worry, there's no charge. All the food is free here. I suppose if nothing technically exists, like, why bother? They can just make shit out of nothing. Honestly, were that the case, I would have gone, well, in that case, I'll take one of everything. Food created with memory data. How will this taste of the living, I wonder? I mean, it looks fine. There's some big popcorn kernels, though. Well, as they say, there's only one way to find out. Bon appetit. Well, it has texture you can detect no taste whatsoever. Good God, it tastes like nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Play along. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. Never had such tasty popcorn. It's not our bestseller for nothing. What about you? All right, Miss Culinarian, let's see what you got. The saltiness is exquisite. It's always special watching newcomers eat for the first time. Gee, where have we seen this scene before? Just like the people of Everkeep. The communal spirit, their delighted smiles, exactly the same. Thank you for your custom. Come again anytime. By the way, prior to this, a young man caught my eye near the canal. Appeared to be searching for something and rather frantically. Did you perchance see him too? I don't recall seeing any such person. No? I'm staying curious as to what has him so flustered. Could you help me look for the fellow? My thanks. Let's head to where I saw him. Just leave behind the popcorn. I mean, honestly, we may as well just bring it with us. Aw, look at these two. Happy forever. Oh my god, you know what this actually kind of reminds me of? There's an anime out there. It aired a while ago, but if you've ever heard of it, like you're probably aware of the opening, but Death Parade. Specifically episode 3. So fucking good. It would seem he is no longer in the vicinity. Let us keep looking. Whatever it is that troubles him, perhaps we can be of assistance. In serenity and sorrow. I cannot claim to know exactly how the Endless behave, but hopefully our man has not gone far. Let us split up to search for him. He's an Eldite with fair hair. We're looking for an Ellison man. Fair hair. So like white hair? That is a player. It's like I thought he looked dressed a little weird. You know what? I think we found him. Ellison with fair hair. Oh, strike me down. We reunite again after 100 years, and what should happen? Yes? My apologies, but I'm in some haste. If you have something to say, please make it brief. What's got you troubled, buddy? Your friend noticed that I seemed troubled, so you've been looking for me? Oh, what kind souls you are. I've lost something important. The engagement ring intended for my beloved. A lanky monkey-like fiend stole it from me. After running hither and thither, I managed to locate the beast in yonder square, but I'm uncertain how I should take the ring back. Once, I might have considered fighting for it, but given the shortage of ether, the danger is simply too great. If I were to be struck down and my essence dispersed, I'm not like to be remade for a long time. Cannot risk that, not after my beloved has finally been given form again after 100 years. Though it pains me to do so, I shall give up on the ring, but I thank you for your kind concern. Alright, time to go kill a monkey. Ooh, actually, hey, guys. Learned something cool about Viper. Alright, so you see this neutral stance here. With the two swords separate. Okay, check this out. Battle stance. And now it's in joint form. Like, ultimately it's pointless, but it is a cool little thing. Just like, oh, I want to start with the other stance for whatever reason. Boom, here you go. Hello, water monkey. With a stick. Yep. Hey buddy, get your ring back. Oh, 'tis you again. Is there something else? Free from a mischievous fiend, this engagement ring is intended for the beloved of the fair-haired man. Good heavens, this is the ring! Took it back from that beast? Yes, sir, I did. Thank you ever so much. So you've already resolved the situation, Kikose? You must be the friend who first noticed me. I owe you my gratitude as well. My name is Euclase. Planning to propose to my beloved with the ring. And thanks to you, I can do just that. Oh, well, that is cause to rejoice indeed. Did the two of you meet here? No, we were sweethearts in life. But I died young, and she only followed me decades later. And then our reunion wasn't yet to be, for the ether shortage means not everyone can be recreated. I had to wait until but recently to see her again. A reunion beyond death. Such a thing would be possible here, I suppose. I assume you're newly arrived. While our memories are stored in the terminals, less than 1 in 10 of us has been given form at the present. I myself have been reincarnated 3 times now, and each time there seem to be fewer of us. It's fairly a miracle that my beloved and I could meet. I see. Given the circumstances, the chances of existing concurrently with an acquaintance would be slim indeed. Slimmer still for a loved one. Truly, that is why I decided to do that which I failed to do in life. Ask her for her hand. Oh my god, dude, no. With her regulator, she was spared the sadness of my death. Even so, she never took another man for the rest of her days. She told me that, although she couldn't remember me afterwards, she could never shake the feeling that someone precious had been a part of her life. Sweet fool. The ring represents a yearning I have long carried, but we know full well it is only a construct, like these bodies of ours. There is a part of me that wonders if this is wrong. Not that I expect us to exist forever, even in this form. To be with the one I love again and make her happy. However wrong this world may be, I have nothing but gratitude for Queen's Fiend. Now, if you'll excuse me, I shall go and make the proposal. I've made her wait long enough as it is. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my thanks. Tickets? For the gondola. To ensure that order is preserved, you must observe the proper way of doing things even here. It's very much like Queen's Fiend to make it so, is it not? Take care, my friends. See to it you have no regrets. Oh, that fucking hurts. And I think it's about time we rejoin the others, but what do you say we go by gondola? Expect it won't be possible to do so once the terminal's been shut down. May as well enjoy it while we can. Come then, let us seek a vessel at the pier. Oh, bro, what is this gonna be like when we're all said and done? Because, like, Ultima Thule changed as we went through the place. Push off at any time. On the gap when you're bored. Oh, a whole cutscene. Big ass gondola.
Do you remember what I said to you before all this?
You mean about wanting to go on the next adventure?
That life is a series of journeys. That you must be true to yourself, for indeed, there's no telling what awaits. I don't know about you, but I certainly didn't expect to behold such sights. The future is as fluid as the water beneath us, truly. Tell me, my friend, have you ever wished to be reunited with someone who has passed away? I have. I do. But I think, above all else, I wish that they had lived. If only for one more day. Just one more day. A joyous one, if I could choose. I did all that I could to make it happen. I tried everything and spared nothing. In that manner, I was able to keep some few souls out of harm's way, but so many were beyond my power to save. What would I have done then, had I this? And you? Can you imagine yourself spending eternity here, knowing no loss?
Hell, game, don't do this to me right now. I actually need a minute. Hold on. Alright. It was nice to chat with you again, my friend. It feels as though it has been some time. Having met analysts like you, Clace, I feel I've come to understand Sphene a little better. Anyone would wish those dear to them a long and happy future, and she bears the burden of this desire for all her subjects. Yet as Kryl said, we too have people we cannot lose. Come, Kikoze, we can get to the fountain via yonder bridge. Back off, robot. Not in the mood. Doesn't happen often, but God, sometimes this game just knows right where to hit ya. Trial and Ehrenville are still out and about, it seems. So, how was it? What are your impressions of those you met? It was great. Everyone was so happy. Just talking to them made me happy too. What about you, Kikoze? Sweethearts reunited? It's a miracle. Well, it is a miracle after a fashion. The system stressed to make such encounters possible. If you meet someone you know, it's probably not by chance. But she had the accent. Terminals hold information on unfulfilled longings and use them to orchestrate reunions like Euclase's. I see. That the terminals can do this is impressive indeed, but there is one thing I do not understand. According to Euclase, his beloved passed away decades after he did, yet they appeared to be of like age. Ah, yes, people are not necessarily recreated as they were when they passed away. The appearance of an endless, I speculate, reflects the happiest period in their life. Is that the case for you, then? Not that I can tell how old you are, as slowly as their people age. I'm not sure, to be honest. I have so many happy times, it's hard to know which one applies. I'm insufferably inquisitive. Whether it's nature or technology, I can't help but want to learn more about the world around me. You might say that discovery is what gives me joy, made me happy in life, and may have been a blessing afterwards. The other Endless are content with what they have here, you see. They don't develop the urge to leave. I was so determined to see the world again that I taught myself how to gain control of a vessel and ventured outside. You're a proper rebel. Well, that's enough about me for now. While we wait for Kryl and Eleneshpia, I have a favor to ask of you. As you may have noticed, most of the fountains here aren't running. Because, despite its shiny appearance, the city is centuries old and everything is dreadfully run down. The fountains apparently used to put on magnificent shows, and I was hoping that we could get them working again. Giving the control units a dose of ether should be enough to restore the circuits and switch them on. But being an endless, I'm unable to do that. I realize this is a selfish request, but at the last, I'd like to treat the people here to the display. Just leave it to us. I'd love to see the show myself. Thank you. Control units are built into the surrounding lampposts. If you tend to a few of them each, you'll be done before you know it. Once the fountains are fixed, we can round up LNHP and Kryl and head to the hydro terminal together. So the time is nigh. Come, let us set to it. Dilapidated control unit. Lamont, do you even know how to do that? Sad, it's Electro.
We've switched on the circuits like you asked.
Thank you, everyone. Hopefully, this does the trick.
Well, here's something.
Oh.
One's going again, at least. Ooh.
Amazing.
Wow! Look, Mother, look!
I believe this is actually Final Fantasy IX music. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played 9. Or at least it's old Final Fantasy music.
It's beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
Suppose now's the time to go shut it off.
Wuklamat!
That sounds like Namika.
Oh, where are you? Wuklamat!
By the gods, it's Namika.
Better say your goodbyes.
Begging your pardon, but I'm looking for a child. A small Shibarali girl. Have you seen her by chance?
You are Namika, aren't you? It's me, Wuklamat. Don't you recognize me?
Oh, what am I to do? The child and I, we aren't related by blood.
Did she not
but
see
she's
her?
as dear to me as my own.
It's all right. You found her. I'm here.
You? Could it be?
Yes, Namika. You know these eyes, this voice. It's me, Utlamat.
Oh! It is you! Oh, how silly of me. But if you're here, then that means...
No. I'm still alive.
Oh, good. Thank the gods for that. But what power has brought us together again? This isn't a dream, is it?
It's not a dream. Or rather, it is a dream come true. I so wanted to hear your voice one more time.
Just look at you, my Wuklamat. Stronger and more assured than I've ever seen. Such hazards you must have braved and hardships endured to come so far.
It was tough, but I made it thanks to my friends. And to you, Namika. I'm the person I am now because you always believed in me. Because you loved me as if I were your own daughter. Thank you. Thank you. You're everything I could have asked for. The best mother.
I'm so glad.
What?
Looking back, I've had a blessed life. And it was because I was a part of yours. When I lost my child to illness, I thought I'd never know happiness again. But it rekindled in my breast the instant you smiled your little smile at me. You became my purpose, my joy.
You were mine too.
To have this chance to speak with you again and leave nothing unsaid. I know not how or why, but I am grateful. Where you must go, I cannot follow. But know that I'll always be with you. Take care of yourself. Promise me.
I will, Mama. And one day, we'll meet again. I understand why Sving cannot bear to let them go. But as painful as it is to part, we're meant to live and die. To let go and let others carry on in our stead. We can't cling to everything forever. Come, let's keep moving.
Shut off the terminal and then call it an episode. Sorry if I'm not talking much. Trying not to get emotional on camera. It's not exactly working out the way I'd hoped. Oh no, I want to go that way. Just to make sure, Kakiwa, you're not going to disappear when we shut this terminal down, right? Not just yet. It's the Aero terminal in the northwestern zone that holds my memories. You already know how to operate the terminal. Same process as the fountain's control. I'll leave it for you to decide when to shut it down. Doing so will cause the endless here to fade away, together with this beautiful scenery. If you still wish to speak with people or see the sights, you'll want to do that first. You're kidding me, right? You know what? On second thought, I'm gonna grab the ether currents around here first. Call this up at end of episode. Bye.